It's just like having sex and you don't know if you skeeted in a girl. Go take a plan B. Take the plan B because you don't want the plan A that can happen if you don't take it, which is a baby. You understand what I'm saying? So in a relationship, you always have a plan B.
I ain't never had a plan B.
Why is that?
I don't know. I think whoever I have spoken to, I've left them in the past, and I just never had anyone that I held on to. Like, I just never had a plan B.
So you never like felt like, all right.
No, she doesn't. I think she misunderstands. Like, not hold on to, meaning you're dating somebody.
Yeah.
No, I get it. Anybody that I've left in the past.
No. You're dating somebody, and you have a guy on the side that you have a relationship with that you're like, if this doesn't work out right here.
Or like a homie that you know always been trying to holler at you.
No.
Not even always. Not even. You could have just met this person. This is a person that you know you're in a relationship, and you're making the conscious decision to say, hey, I know you like me. You know I got a man. This can't go nowhere. But I'm going to still hang out with you. I'm going to still come around you. We're going to still be cool. Knowing that this nigga want to fuck you.
No.
So you're super loyal.
Yeah, I guess.
And you
I'm a Capricorn. I don't know. I just never had a plan B. I'm very like focused on what I'm focused on. So, and then if I'm not focused on that, I'm over it. And then I'm moving on to the next thing, you know? Like, but I just never had a plan B.
So you never had a friend in a zone just in case shit went bad with the person that you fucking with?
No.
You don't think that, maybe I ask you a question, y'all don't think that that's a little bit immature? Like, when that's still like...
To not have a plan B is immature. I think I need to have a plan B.
Like, for me, I think that subconsciously you would start, if you have a plan B, plan A done fails.
All right.
Because
I see what you're saying.
if you have a plan B and you know this in the back of your mind, subconsciously you start sabotaging your own relationship.
You set up for that.
So it's like it's like
active or inactive, Rob.
Active or inactive, regardless, it's still in the back of your mind. And if it's in the back of your mind, you don't think that, subconsciously you start doing things and without you even realizing consciously that you're doing, but you're actually sabotaging a relationship because you know that you can fall back onto something.
But isn't that what a prenup is? A prenup is a plan B. We're going into this relationship with the understanding that if this does not work, that's why a lot of people say, well, why do we need a prenup? You're already planning for the relationship to fucking fail. So am I dumb for getting a prenup and protecting my assets for if and when?
No, financially, listen, you're talking about on a financial level. And you're trying to mix
the prenup is determining the whole relationship.
Listen, depending on it actually depends. Financially, it's actually smart for someone who actually has $1 billion. If you got $1 billion in the bank, anyone will be with you. So now you have to protect yourself as a person, as a man or a woman, because you don't know if this person is truly with you or really truly with for the money. It's a difference. So then now, so you can't really mix the two in. If my point is, if you have someone on the side that you think that, you know what, if this goes wrong, I could fall back to this person, right? So you will subconsciously start sabotaging your own relationship. And if you got that person, why don't you just be with that person anyway?
That's what
like, if you got that
that's
person, you might as well just be with that person.
So your plan B is really your plan A.
So wait, let me ask you real quick. Just I got a question to Rob.
Please.
So Rob, you telling me that you don't know that there's women that want you? Yes or no?
Of course I know.
Good. You get in a relationship, right? Are those women, you still aware of those women, right? Mm-hmm. Yes or no? They're inactive, like she said. Now, if things go left, do you know you can call those women? Yes or no? Yes or no? So, even if you don't call, wait, Rob, hear me out. Even if you do not call them, do you know that you can call them? Yes or no?
I do feel like that.
Thank you. I rest my case.
That's it.
That's it.
So that's what you're saying. That's what your plan B is?
Yes. That's the inactive plan B. You said inactive or non-inactive. No, inactive is what he's speaking of. You know they're there.
Active is what you're saying if you plan to fail.
You go single tomorrow, you know what girl you're going to pick up in first call.
No, that's not, that's not what, listen, wait.
Don't cap.
Listen.
Don't cap.
100%.
Don't cap, Rob.
Can I talk?
I got no niggas to call.
Listen, I think that if anybody, especially if you're an attractive person, you can pick up the phone. You can get in your DMs and
That's
start
my
DMing
point.
people. But that's not a plan B, though.
What do you call it?
Listen, a plan B is someone. First of all, a plan B is someone that you know that you like. Damn, I really want to be with you, but right now, listen, I got my I got my situation. You know, but listen, if this don't work out, I'ma holler at you.
That's the active.
Listen.
That's the active.
So all right.
The inactive is Tim sends heart faces onto my Instagram. He don't have my phone number. We don't talk. We don't see each other. We don't.
Those plan
Hold on.
You
Inactive.
know they're there.
Inactive.
You know they're there.
Inactive
But that's
meaning,
not plan B.
No, what I'm saying,
I
said inactive meaning I go single.
I think that's a nice way.
I might hit Timothy and say, let me see what Timothy's up to now. I'm single now. I'm not saying he was a plan B, but I'm single now. You know what?
Was he plan B or not though?
No, he wasn't.
No,
he wasn't an active.
So that's
But
not
she
a plan
didn't. But
B.
she's saying that. What she's saying is that she didn't forget. Like if she.
That's not. Hold on, I got that. Y'all trying to what you see and got y'all exactly.
Ryan, you
I got y'all exactly where I want to get y'all.
Ryan,
No, I got y'all exactly where I want to get y'all.
moonwalking,
Bro,
Ryan.
listen. You can't say that someone who heart eyes underneath your pictures talking about that's a plan B.
Right.
A plan B is someone who it's a communication. How I know I've been in these situations, you call it active. These inactive people, you get people who like your pictures all day long. At the end of the day, that they not plan Bs. At the end of the day, they're just people who you know that like you. At the end of the day,
Exactly.
so that doesn't even necessarily mean that you even get in the relationship with them.
It don't have to be a relationship.
No,
Listen, it has to be a relationship.
I go
It
single.
could be fucking. It could
let me
be
just say,
dates.
I go single tomorrow, right? I don't have no guys on my line because I didn't have any active plan Bs. I'm using active and inactive because we are not living in the Stone Ages anymore.
Mm-hmm.
We are millenniums. We are living in that age where things are a little fucking different now. Okay? So
Meaning what?
Meaning there is a such thing as active and inactive, and you have to acknowledge it, or you're being oblivious to it.
But ever you think that's just today? They've been had this.
Okay,
So
but
you
right
agree
now,
to what he's saying?
No, I don't
I
agree.
don't.
I don't
What
agree
I'm
that
saying-
the inactives are plan B.
No, see, but you're taking the word. You're taking
So
the
little,
definition.
all the schematics.
You're taking
Too many
the
schematics.
definition of plan B.
That's what y'all do.
Listen. You're taking the definition of plan B as that's my go-to. That's the next thing I'm gonna do, right? However, when I this is why I'm giving the disclaimer of active and inactive, because inactive means the guy. There's a million people commenting under my fucking page, right? I ignore it because I have a man.
Mm-hmm.
If I was single, I might pay it a little bit more attention. And so for that, the moment I do become single, I'm going to double back and not saying it's an active plan B, but I'm going to double back on them inactives and see what's up.
First of all, the reason why, and you mentioned the plan B that you take after you have sex in the whole 9 yards, that's because that's something that actually happened. That's not you ain't take a plan B because you inactively had sex. You actively had sex.
Right.
That is a real plan B, and you took a plan B to stop something or stop you from getting pregnant. So at the end of the day, it's like, so all of this inactives, all that inactives could be your plan Bs. That I don't agree with that, no shape, form, or fashion. And even with the prenups, you have a prenup there because which is you can consider that as a plan B. And this person is really not for me. This person really not for me, just using me for my money because I don't know that in the beginning. So at the end of the day, it's like that's something to actually protect me. All of these inactives, that's something that's actively there.
Do you wish you had a plan B?
No, I don't. I don't wish that I had a plan B. I'm newly divorced, and I still don't think that I wish I had a plan B because the reason why I'm able to walk away because I know I put my all in it. If I thought that I had a plan B, I'd probably still be trying to chase or be with her because I know I didn't put my all in. So I want to put my all in, and I didn't have a plan B. So at the end of the day, it wasn't. That's the reason why I wouldn't want a plan B.
I wish I had a plan B in a lot of my relationships that my heart was broken and it didn't work out and shit was fucked up. But I'm going to tell you something. You can't really honestly, truly judge if it was ever going to work if you didn't give it 100%. So as much as I wish I gave 100, I had a plan B, I'm kind of glad that I didn't because I would have never known it because I didn't give 100%. You understand what I'm saying? So now here we are. A plan B is already giving you the mentality to cheat, to do these things. Give it 100. It fucks up. It fucks up. You understand what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna lie. I've always wished
that I had a plan B because I don't think I would have been as crushed.
And I would like to say, if I did have a plan B, I would definitely I would be with plan B. That was just it would be it.
Right.
I would be I would purposely probably sabotage my marriage, the whole 9 yards, just to be with plan B. Because that's who I really want to be with. This person, you know what I mean? All these little sneaky links and all that. Yeah. That's the person who I would probably want to be with.